Hello, my beloved diaper lovers. I'm your diaper philosopher. And it's 1 year ago I started this project here. I started the German channel and I later on translated most of my videos. Or not translated, but I made English versions of that. So both are kind of independent because I don't write a script for that. I try to have an idea what I want to talk about, and I try to talk freely about that and just let my thoughts flow and give you my thoughts. And I want to give you some review about the last year. And it all started 1 year ago. I just woke up with that idea. Hey, I have to make that channel. I have to talk about my fetish, and I just woke up with that idea and I started. My first German video was without. It was not a video. It was only audio, and it was okay. And later on, I figured out, okay, just let my hands touch some diapers, and for me it was. I thought I would start a journey, getting more in touch with my fetish and getting more relaxed with my fetish and growing my own personality and my growing with. And now I'm very happy that I have that fetish. I sometimes felt that this fetish is a burden for me, but now I'm really happy about that. And I'm happy that I started that journey, and I hope you follow along. And I want to explain what I learned in the past and give you an idea what you can get out of the channel, so you're more willing to subscribe and to follow along and to get in touch with me and share your view and your struggles and your opinion about that, so we can learn from each other. And I was struggling a bit with my fetish, and I was struggling way more in the past. So I learned a lot before the last year, but in the last year I developed even further. It's now for me it's easy to talk about that. It's kind of getting normal. I have this fetish. It's something I enjoy, and it's okay. It's not a big deal anymore. And that helps a lot with getting in touch with other people and just telling them, hey, I have that fetish. I don't tell everybody, but with some people I think, okay, maybe we can get closer. And if it's the right setting, I just tell, hey, that's something I like, and if you like as well, that would be good. That would be cool. Or if you would try as well. Well, I don't expect other people to be that much into that like I am, but that's okay. And that's quite some journey and quite some growth for me. And I'm curious what will follow, because now I know, and I was thinking a lot in the last year, and I know I want a couple relationship, and not something. Some monogamous, I don't know the real English word. I just want a normal cliche girlfriend, or a romantic relationship like that, and a long-term relationship with one person. And maybe we can have some experiments on the side, and I won't share that here on the channel. Or maybe just some abstract. I don't know, that depends also on another person that I will come along, and I don't know at the moment what kind of topics we will talk about when, but it's something we will see in the future. But we will find something to talk about, so don't worry about that. But it's something that's very important to figure out what you want. And that's something I did a lot in the past. And as the first part, figure out what you want and learn to communicate what you want. And for me, it was very helpful to have that diaper fetish in past relationships. Because when I had the need to talk about that, nobody came up to me and said, hey, do you want to try that? It was always me coming up with that and saying, hey, that's something I like and I would like to. And with the first success, I got more confident with the next one. And so, but if I wouldn't have to ask, I would never experience that. So that's something that helped me to go forward and say, hey, that's something I like. Would you like to try that with me? And of course, it's a bit of a strange fetish till now. And that's something I would like to do as well on the channel to help, to show that to other people and just give them the idea to try that and figure out if we like it as well. And sometimes it's okay. I like to experiment a lot, so I like other stuffs as well, and it's not like a fetish. It's not okay if I doesn't turn me on that much, but I like to experiment. So I think a lot of people out there were kind of the same way. I like to experiment and just figure out, okay, I like that, I'm okay with that. And I can enjoy that from time to time, or even a little bit more, maybe once in a week, once in a month, I don't know. But that's, I think, important to figure out what you want, try that, reflect on it, and see, okay, if I tried quite some stuff in the last year and I figured out, okay, I'm more into relationship. That's more the way for me. So that's something I figured out. And now I know I want that, and I can be open if somebody come along and say, I can say, yeah, I want that. That's something for me. If somebody comes along, oh, I just want weekend relationship, or I can say, no, that's nothing for me on the long run. So sorry, that doesn't work for me. So it's good to get an idea of what you want, to try it, to reflect, and learn how to communicate what you want. That's also very, very important. If you cannot communicate what you want, you will never get what you want. Or only by accident, not by your will. So that's why I'm very thankful to have that fetish. And I think in all relationships, not only romantic relationship, communication is the key. So it's communicating what you want and giving the other person a good idea of what it could be and how they also can enjoy what you enjoy. and also listening to what we want and understand what we want. It's always in both directions, otherwise it won't work. That's just a very abstract view about communication. It would be really also, I would really enjoy to have interviews, but I understand it's very difficult to talk with our people on channel, and I don't want to show my face on the channel. And maybe in a far future, but I don't think so. So maybe that could be some solution to have interviews, and maybe one day you will see 4 hands here and talk about all that, and let's see what the future can bring. I don't know, but I would really appreciate if you can share your thoughts and your ideas and your struggle, and or what you learned in the past, and how did you solve the problems you had with your fetish, and or with any related topic. So I would appreciate that if you share it in the comments. I can understand if you don't want it. So it's okay. It's not easy to share all that, but for me it's getting easier with every success, and I'm getting more confident, and that helps a lot to enjoy it. And if you're not nervous, if you're just relaxed and put on a diaper and have fun. And it's good I got almost rid of all the shame around it, so I can enjoy it even more. It's now a very easy way for me to relax. I just put on a diaper, lay in bed, and just enjoy time, enjoy life. And that's good. That's something I really appreciate about that journey, that last year or the time before as well. I learned a lot of my previous relationships and everything, so that helped me a lot to get rid of the shame. So it's been a long way before I started the YouTube channel, so I learned a lot. And I hope I can share with you, so you have it easier. That's my wish for you. So have fun in your diapers.